morning, CS. My name is Stanley Kamanguya, CEO, ICT Authority. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much, Waziri. That is the team that is under State Department for ICT and Innovation. Hand over back.
Thank you very much, PSS. Waziri, allow me now to invite Nadia Abdallah to make a few remarks.
Good morning, Waziri.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So up until today, I'm now the former Chief Administrative Secretary, and but I'm still the youngest. And mine is to just say welcome to this ministry. It's an amazing ministry with amazing CEOs, directors, PSs, and everybody else. So karibu sana to CS Joe Mucheru. So emotional, but thank you. Thank you for building me. From the age of 29, and now I turn 31, and for just uplifting all of us. Asante sana. I'm always there in case you need an advisor. CS Owalo, I'm a phone call away.
Thank you very much, former CAS Nadia. Now allow me to invite Maureen Barker to make a few remarks.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everybody. As stated, my name is Maureen Barker. I think I'll use CBS now that I have to say former CAS ICT here at the ministry. It has been an honor, and I'd like to express my gratitude. I've had the opportunity to serve my country as a Chief Administrative. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the leadership, fellow leadership here at the Ministry of ICT. Starting with the Cabinet Secretary, former CS Joe Mucheru. Thank you so much. Cannot be gainsaid. Thank you so much for your leadership and guidance throughout my tenure. Of course, having been a young person as well, unlike Nadia, I will not say my exact age, but I'm below 35, so I'm also a young person. So thank you for your guidance and mentorship, which has led me to grow as a young professional. To the principal secretaries, thank you so much for always having an open door and open phone, picking all my calls. Thank you so much for your guidance as well. To the ministry here, the staff, thank you for your support to my office. I would not have been able to run the office without your guidance and support as well. Of course, fellow CIS, it has been a pleasure serving with you, being young people in public service. With that, I would not forget the CEOs who also had an open phone policy, always picking my calls and assisting me as I ran the office. With that, I'd like to leave the ministry staff and incoming CS, Honorable Owalo. Congratulations as well, and all the very best as you run the ministry. To the ministry staff, Mbaki Salama, barikiwe sana. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, CAS Maureen. Now, at this point in time, would it allow me to invite the outgoing CS, Mr. Joe Mucheru, to make a few remarks.
Thank you very much, Colonel. Waziri Owalo, welcome to the ministry.
We can interchange. We can interchange. You want?
Is that sorry?
Let's switch it. Yes, come on. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's switch it.
And we're only changing chairs, not roles. He remains the minister, I'm only the former minister. And Waziri, karibu sana to the ministry. I think this is arguably one of the best ministries in the country. And it's well hidden. Most people don't know, but I'm very, very proud to have served in this role. I want to really recognize the PSs that I've been working with, the CEOs, the heads of department, the ministry as a whole, and of course the CASs who have brought a lot of color to the ministry and in terms of engaging even with the young people. So I'm very, very happy that I was given the opportunity to serve this nation, to be able to transform lives. And there are many things I can say that we've been able to achieve together. I won't go into all those, but I will tell you that this is a ministry that is fully connected with the citizenry. It's a ministry that engages with the young people who are majority of this country. And you know, you are always going to engage, whether it's on social media, which sometimes is not always positive, but they always mean well. And I think you will enjoy as I have done. I'll just point out two things that I would say for me stand out in terms of our achievement. When we started, I started in about 2015, we had about 70,000 young people working online. Today we have over 2 million young people working online. You met some of them yesterday at the Google function, and that number needs to go to 10, 15 million. And I hope that that is something that you'll also enjoy. Seeing young people, you know, earning good money, being able to transform both their lives and that of the community, their families, that's a big one. The only other one I will say, and although we finished with the political season, even with Ezra here, is that we had 99.96% of the polling stations transmitting their results without fail in the last election. We joined when we had 78% 3G coverage in the country, and for me, I think 99.96 is a pass. And I think we were able to pass with distinction, and are happy that we've been able to leave the ministry with a base and a foundation that you'll be able to steer and grow. As the CASs have said, I'm also available for any consultation. I may be spending time in the farm more than in other areas, but I think there's good network there, so we can be able to communicate. I'm not sure if I should be handing the report now before your speech. What? Okay. Okay. All right. So, Waziri, congratulations. Looking forward to providing any support that you will need. Enjoy this ministry. It is one of the best ministries, as I've said, within the country. Asante sana.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So this is my handover report. As you know, there is more volumes upstairs, yes. But this is just a reflection. So, yes. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Asanteni sana.
Salutations, because some CSS have come and use this for salutations. Okay. Then proceed. Okay. Yes. Good morning. Outgoing CS Joe Mucheru, Madam Maureen Baka, Ms. Nadia Muhammad, PS Jeremy Ochieng, Madam Esther Koimet, PS Broadcasting and Telecommunications, all CEOs and MDs and directors of various state agencies who are here, senior ministry staff, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning once more. Allow me to begin by thanking you all for finding time to join me as office as the Cabinet Secretary for Information Communication Technology and the Digital Economy. Let me also take this opportunity to sincerely thank His Excellency President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for appointing me to serve Kenyans as the Cabinet Secretary in this ministry. This is a significant moment for me, for the ministry, and for our beloved country. We have just embarked on a journey to transform Kenya while leveraging on technology and telecommunication infrastructure and capabilities. We want to make Kenya an empowered digital society with high standards of living for our people in line with the mandate of this ministry. I wish to sincerely thank my predecessor, Joe Mucheru, for steering this ministry where it is today. I've listened to you keenly. I laud your efforts and in thus far. I look forward to leading in pushing to the next level the visionary agenda of making Kenya a prosperous, empowered, and digital society. Let me also thank the staff of the ministry with whom Joe has worked and the PSS, and those from the sagas within this ministry for your outstanding service through this great ministry and the semi-autonomous agencies. You have worked well. You have given this ministry the visibility, the good name, and the desired reputation. I look forward to building on the good reputation to accelerate the tempo of our effort and output to the next level. I'm arriving family focused on an empowered digital Kenyan society. That is the vision that I would wish to work with all of you to achieve, an empowered digital Kenyan society. I've come to lead in facilitating Kenya's economic transformation by leveraging upon ICT for competitiveness and sustainable development. I invite all of you to join hands with me in the pursuit of this noble agenda for the good of our beloved country. As we all know, there is work to be done, and indeed a lot of work. As His Excellency the President has reminded all of us already, we are all going to be measured based on our tangible and visible performance at all levels. Clear expected outputs, clear output indicators, clear responsibility centers, and clear targets. Kenyans are watching and waiting. I have no doubt that we are all more than ready for this and indeed equal to the task. I will support each and every one of you with all my capacity as we pull together on this very, very important mission. The Kenya Kwanza dream of our country, through the role of this ministry, is noble and a valid dream. It is a dream about a paperless society driven by modern information and communication technology. It is about a modern society that leverages on technology for both job creation and generation of wealth, or wealth creation for that matter. We have been charged with the responsibility to play the leading role in this pursuit. We are expected to realize the technological dream, not just for the ministry, but the country at large, to make us realize for all the rest of the sectors of the country by providing affordable, efficient tools, systems, plus an enabling regulatory environment, and of course augmented by the requisite policies and legal framework. Together, we can steer the Kenyan nation to achieve this noble dream, ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency the President has promised Kenyans that he will pursue a bottom-up transformational agenda. Once he makes that proclamation, all of us have to align. Through the digital information and communication component, we in this ministry are expected to be the engine of this transformational agenda. We are expected to lead by providing the information and communication technology, and also gathering, processing, and disseminating appropriate and timely information that will enable and speed up the development process. We are crucial to the implementation of the promises that the Kenya Kwanza government has made to the nation. We have an integral role to play, and we have got no alternative but to deliver on this integral functional mandate. I take cognizance of the heavy investment that the country has made in the ICT infrastructure and mobile telephone penetration. Because of this, and because of your effort, as I have said, Kenya has made tremendous gains. We are leaders in the East Africa region and indeed in the rest of Africa as far as technology is concerned. Our innovative and creative abilities are amazing, and especially those of our creative youth. We can leverage on our gains to become global leaders in ICT and in the digital economy. The ministry will continue to support the gallant efforts by Kenyans out there. We will provide an enabling environment that bedrocks technology-based talent development and job creation. We will seek to be leaders in software development and in the creative economy. Equally, we will facilitate and nurture other ICT innovations that will place the ICT and broadcasting sectors at the heart of both job creation and generation of wealth. To this end, I will, working with all of you within the ministry and the sagas, fast-track the finalization of developing critical policies which are now in the process of formulation. These policies, and of course, plus the relevant support legislation, will enable the ministry to optimally deliver its mandate to Kenyans. We will therefore push for legislation in those subsectors and sagas in which we have so far operated only on the basis of gazette notices. As a key mandate, this ministry is to prioritize the digitization of government services and digitization of all government records. I repeat, we will pursue aggressively the digitization of all government services and digitization of government records. This is crucial for an efficient paperless society that is also user-friendly. Elsewhere, we are going to facilitate a structured framework for government communication by putting in place a contact center for the public. We want a portal through which the public can not just liaise with the ministry, but also raise their concerns across the entire government infrastructure. His Excellency the President envisages an open government that holds conversations with all its citizens and indeed all stakeholders. As he said yesterday, we have nothing to hide as government. We are therefore going to create an efficient and timeless platform for ongoing conversations with the people of Kenya, regardless of where they may be in the world. Related to this, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to strengthen institutions that have hitherto been rather slow, while others have been clearly laid back under this ministry. The Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, the Kenya News Agency, Telecom, and the Postal Corporation of Kenya are cases in point. We are going to thoroughly shake up the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation by way of re-engineering and rejuvenating it and breathe fresh life in it. The national broadcaster must step up to the plate. It must punch at its right weight in the marketplace. Its revitalization is therefore not just imperative, but a matter of priority that we intend to embark on almost immediately. Equally, the Kenya News Agency will be revamped and energized. It must play its expected lead role in government communications both at the national level and within the counties. KNA should also become a reliable and trusted leader in the gathering, packaging, and dissemination of information for media outlets in the country and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, I intend to spend a significant portion of the coming days in engaging stakeholders in the sector in a bid to understand the emerging issues and any other matters either related thereto or arising therefrom. I want us together to appreciate the needs as a curtain raiser to the right climate and solutions. We will bring the searchlight to bear on relevant governance issues that need to be addressed through policies and attendant legal frameworks. But we will also identify and isolate specific hopes and impediments and the required interventions, and of course, augmented by an elaborate risk mitigation framework, ladies and gentlemen. Of key focus in the regulatory environment is the fast-tracking the enactment of the Kenya Technopolis Bill, the ICT Authority Bill, and the development of an e-commerce strategy to support the revamping of Postal Corporation of Kenya. Others will be the Film Bill, the Addressing Bill, and the Public Relations and Communications Management Bill. The entire objective is to facilitate efficient delivery of government services to wananchi. My ministry will also ensure that we avail universal broadband to every part of the country. To this effect, we look forward to the launching of the digital superhighway project soon, and indeed very soon. This is an ambitious but realistic and achievable project that envisages the rolling out of an additional 100,000 kilometers of the national fiber optic network across the country. This is in line with the government's commitments on universal broadband availability over the next 5 years through the rollout of connectivity. To support job creation in other sectors, we are going to deploy ICT for purposes of value addition and processes in the fields of agriculture, manufacturing, transport, communication, commerce, and a wide range of other spheres. Let me emphasize, ladies and gentlemen, that I especially recognize the key mandate of this ministry as a facilitator and regulator of information and communication technology for purposes of efficiency, productivity in all other sectors. ICT is the engine that is driving the global community today. We cannot, in this country, be an exception. This ministry, therefore, must place Kenya at the cutting edge of ICT as a digital economy in this age of the fourth industrial revolution. We cannot afford to let the world leave us behind. And in any case, we must benchmark with global best practices. My plan is to create a mass of digital jobs for the youth through the launch of talent incubation and growth program, as well as ensuring that technological devices are available and affordable. This will kick off with the distribution of 23,000 virtual desktop devices in TVETs in Kenya, plus schools, as well as opening up the country for global jobs for the youth. We expect to work on this closely with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, specifically the final mandate of Diaspora Affairs. To further create a healthy environment for public information and communication in this country, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to engage media stakeholders to establish workable relations that ensure accurate reporting, while also supporting the media freedom and enabling the media industry to thrive. I'm aware, as you, that stakeholders in the sector have issues that they would wish to streamline with government for greater sectoral efficiency. We are open to consultations, and of course very soon we will embark on that engagement through consultative and participatory processes, the relevant stakeholder fora. We will also engage other stakeholders under our mandate to identify avenues for government support to their activities. We especially need to support infrastructure for the youth to bring their ideas to the marketplace and ultimate commercialization of innovative solutions. The focus will be on a creative work environment in the fields of music, theater, graphic design, digital animation, fashion, and the crafts, among others, to facilitate job creation. We will also support the establishment of infrastructure for arts and culture, including theaters, music, auditoriums, and art galleries, and we expect to support extensive refurbishing of facilities that will help to expand spaces for artistic and cultural expression and, indeed, production. As a ministry, we are very keen to bring Silicon Savannah Dream to life. The completion of the Konza Technologies project is therefore a priority. Konza will bring together various actors in the industry, academic institutions, and other innovators to co-invest in emerging technologies to create high-quality jobs, ladies and gentlemen. Separately, I'm aware that the government has invested in the National Data Center and established the Office of the Data Commissioner. Data protection laws need to be implemented to ensure that we know what data the government has and where it is hosted. We also need to ensure that hosting is compliant with the existing regulations. As we embark on the assignment ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen, I plan to consolidate our team and to energize them for greater clarity of vision and delivery of the ministry's mandate to the Kenyan nation. We have an opportunity to make a transformative impact for our country. That transformative impact, ladies and gentlemen, will necessitate that, depending on unfolding events from time to time, we introduce change. As and when we introduce change, it means that that change is imperative. We have to accept it, embrace it, and implement it. We can therefore leverage on ICT to create jobs and generate wealth for our people and our country. We can reduce the cost of living and raise the standards of living of our people while leveraging on ICT, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we are here. Let us remember that every day as we come to work, let me repeat emphatically, we are here to leverage on technology for purposes of job creation and generation of wealth. We are here to lead in making Kenyan an empowered and rich digital society. That is our vision and mission. We will pursue it. It is realistic. It can be done. And indeed, it must be done. Thank you very much.
Very, very good. Oh, the report photo.
Okay.
No, now there's no COVID. We can shake hands.
Yeah, now we can shake hands. Good. Thank
Well
you.
done.
Good.
Pongezi sana.
Thank
Karibu.
you. So that was very good. I look forward to working with all of you. Good.
Thank you, Waziri. At this point, I would like to invite Madam Esther Koimet to proceed with the next event.
Thank you very much. Waziri,
Yes.
give me the pleasure of requesting you to move.
Oh,
It's the only time I'll ever ask you to move out of the seat. So that we can- so that we-
all of us.
May I call upon Cas Nadia? You have been wonderful, and so we are giving you a card.
Oh, thank you.
That says, Dear Cas Nadia, we thank you for your service to this nation in the role of Chief Administrative Secretary, Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy. We have enjoyed working with you, and we wish you well in your next endeavors. from all of us, and it's signed by all of us.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cas Maureen? Cas Maureen, we also have a card for you here. And so, dear Cas Maureen, again we thank you for your service to this nation in the role of Chief Administrative Secretary, Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy. We have enjoyed working with you and wish you well in your next endeavors, and it's from all of us. Then was Joe Mucheru. So, dear Waziri, as you exit the public service after 8 years at the helm of the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, we want to thank you sincerely for your leadership. You have encouraged us, challenged us, taught us, and helped us grow in our careers. On behalf of all the stakeholders of our sector, we commend you for the tremendous strides that Kenya has achieved in the ICT sector under your stewardship. We promise to continue from where you left and look forward to hearing your voice in the private sector. May God bless you as you enter the next phase of your career, with best wishes from all of us. And CS Owalo.
Yes. On condition that I'm not segregated.
So we have a card for you.
Yes.
And it says, Dear Waziri Owalo, hearty congratulations and a very warm welcome to the Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy. As they say, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Today you take that first step as you assume office as our Cabinet Secretary in what we believe will be a very successful tour of duty that will see tremendous growth for our sector. We wish you wisdom and God's blessings as you lead us in serving the people of this great country of ours. Karibu sana Waziri from your team.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have you have an institution called the Kenya Yearbook, and so
Yes,
they,
yes.
they
I
record
know,
also.
I understand their mandate.
Yes. So we are just giving you some books.
Yes. Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Karibu sana.
Good. Thank you. Good. Yeah.
Have they taken your chair?
Thank you.
Waziri, thank you so much. Really, and the fourth estate, that brings us to the end of this event. We wish to thank you so much for coming to cover this event. Please ensure that whatever has been said here finds its way the newsroom today. So thank you very much, and we wish to see you again. Thank you.
Good. Okay. Thank you, you guys. Okay then.
Thank you na kwaherini.